Hi you guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm sharing with you how I'm getting organized for back to school. So I got a little bit of home organization, plus some Amazon finds, and some mom hacks packed into this video. So hopefully you find this video helpful in some form or fashion. Feel free to share with others. If you have kids, grandkids, feel free to share it. Hopefully the tips are super useful. Also, take a moment, don't forget to subscribe. All right, let's jump in and get started. Okay, so one little hack that I'm doing this year, and I wish I started last year. If you guys remember, I have a to-go drawer for my purses in my closet. But what's happened throughout the year as we're running out the house and I'm packing lunch bags and backpacks, it's like I needed a to-go station like handy. So what I'm doing is I'm making a to-go container. It's a drawer that I'm going to use and pack a lot of the items that I like to put in lunches and backpacks, and I'm going to put them right by our backpack station and have it so that as I'm packing backpacks, if I need some sanitizer or some chapstick or, saline wipes or whatever, wet wipes, and I need to add them to the backpacks, I can do it right on the way out. I feel like this is going to be so much more helpful than running to my closet because, again, I have it to go drawer for my purses, which has been amazingly helpful, y'all. If you've never incorporated, try it. Give it a try. Because if you travel a lot, if you're always packing bags, mom bags, diaper bags, any of that, these little to-go drawers are so awesome with already items made to go. But I am doing a drawer just for our mudroom area so that as we're out the door, if we need to grab something, some Kleenex, some tissue, just things that you sometimes always just need to have in bags or backpacks or whatever, we can grab it on our way out. So that's one little hack that I'm using, and I'm using this Walmart little drawer that works perfectly for this little to-go station is what I call them. Now, let's talk about lunch boxes, okay? I know there's a lot of lunch boxes on the market. I'm going to tell you what I look for. I look for easy to clean. Like literally, I need it to go in the dishwasher. I don't need to be trying to pick out pieces that you got to hand wash or some pieces can't go in the dishwasher. Any of that. I just really like a good lunchbox where everything can go right in the dishwasher so we can just keep things moving really fast and I ain't got to stop and hand wash nothing. Another thing I look for is easy to open. I have a 5-year-old going to kindergarten. I like things that are easy to open. The ones I'm going to share with you are super functional. They have lots of sections so you can pack lots of food in them. They're easy to open and are easy to clean. Just pop right in the dishwasher. Okay. I have 3 that I'm going to share with you that are my literally top favorites. One is this Munchkin lunchbox. This one has a handle, so you don't have to like put this in an extra bag if you don't want to. You can just use this if you would like, or if you still want to put ice packs on it, you definitely can put it in a bigger lunchbox. It still fits. Easy to open for the little ones. And then inside of here, you have a section that holds silverware. So it comes with stainless steel silverware. So you don't have to worry about packing extra forks or spoon in this one, which is super handy. And then you also have lots of sections in this. You got some smaller sections, some bigger sections. So if you're doing a sandwich, this would be a great one for. Plus, again, lots of sections. This entire bin can go right in the dishwasher. You don't have to pull out a tray. You don't have to worry about the case not being able to be washed. I have dishwashed this for a whole entire year and it still looks new. It still looks great. It has little stoppers here on the bottom too to keep it from like sliding too for your little ones. The whole thing is dishwasher safe. And if you want to, you can detach this like silicone piece here. Again, you can still put it on the dishwasher if you just want to wash that inside. I don't do it every time. Every so often I will, but most of the time I just stick it in there like this. And it's held up great, and I really do like it. Another one of my favorites, and this is my number 1 favorite actually, y'all, is this one right here. I don't know if they've discontinued it or what, but this is literally my hands down favorite, especially for our little ones. It's easy to open, and it's a little bit smaller, so if you don't want one as big and bulky as this one is smaller and also easy to open, and I love, love, love this lunchbox. You do have a removable divider, which is really amazing. So if you want to divide up the space, you definitely can. And you also can put this entire thing in the dishwasher. One of my favorite things is lightweight, easy to wash. I can easily pack lunches, do multiple days at a time. This has lasted all year. So I really do like it. Still looks new, but it's definitely been well used. Absolutely recommend it, but I don't see it in stock right now. So I will definitely, you guys can like add it to your wish list. But what I did was I ordered a backup, which is a new type of lunchbox, which I'll pop up a picture of it. I'm still going to share with y'all in case you do want to shop it. It's also dishwasher safe as well, and it has removable dividers in it too, which I really do like. Again, I look for easy to clean. Also, I'm still able to pack a lot of foods in here. Gives me that flexibility to take out dividers and sections, which I like too, and it's not too big and bulky. So I ordered this one too. It's supposed to be a great backup, so hopefully it will be. But if you do want to grab it, that's what I've ordered. After doing some research, that one seems like to be another contender for this one right here. So lunch boxes makes your life easier, sometimes harder. There's that. And a tip to do that I like to do is I actually like to pack the lunches either the night before or a couple days before. Sometimes I batch prep, and I've shared that on social. If you guys want some inspiration, some things that I pack, I have a picky eater too. Find me on social, Angel Grace too. I've shared a lot of videos over the year of things that I've packed for them in the lunch boxes. So definitely feel free to go ahead and make them prior to the morning of. It helps with that morning rush. That's one less thing to do because you already have lunches ready to go. Speaking of lunches, let's also talk about snack prep, okay? Because snack prep can also make your life so much easier too. I like a couple different containers. I'm going to share these two today with you that I really do like using. One are these silicone containers, and these are reusable. They're easy to wash. You can pop them right in the dishwasher. So these I think are like better alternatives to the plastic ones on the market. If you guys have seen those, I think they've been like viral. But these are the silicone based ones, so they're definitely more healthier, less toxic. Plus, they're easier to clean. Like the plastic ones, you have to hand wash. These you can just pop in the dishwasher. So, and they do come in several different colors. They have two sections. You can put dips in here, like carrots and ranch, or if you want to do hummus and a veggie, or if you wanted to do two different fruits or crackers, you can do that in these too. Great alternative, reusable as well. And then another snack container I do are like a lot of collapsible containers too, because they do save space. You can just collapse them up when they're not in use. But these in particular, I would say for dry food, okay? I wouldn't really recommend liquids for these. I have had spillage, but any type of crackers, chips, anything dry, nuts, I'll use these for too because they do save space as well. And then same tip with snacks. Pre-prep them. You can prep a week's worth of snacks, y'all. It will save your life. It will give you less of a headache, and things will be a lot less stressful if you already have snacks ready to go. Another thing that's super helpful too is going ahead and organizing your meal prepping drawers. If you're making lunches, snacks, any of that, making sure you can easily access and easily find the things you're looking for makes life so much easier, especially when you get in a rush and you're looking for containers and you're looking for this and looking for that. So I did make sure to organize my food storage drawers as well as my cabinets that have my kids' lunch boxes in it too. So that, again, I can put them back and I can grab them and they're right within reach while I'm meal prepping. Functional organization. It's nothing like finding what you're looking for when you desperately need it. Another find that I gotta share with y'all are name tag labels. Now these are waterproof and washable labels. You can use these on clothes, you can use these on lunch boxes, on tumblers, you can put them on everything. Anything you're sending your child to school anyway, just go ahead and put a label on it. I don't care if it's crayons, whatever you're sending, just go on and label them and have their names on everything. So I can speak for these in particular. They're not expensive, y'all. They're under $10, I think, for like 130 maybe. They give you lots of different sizes. Okay, you got circles, rectangles, smaller ones, bigger ones. They have like different type of designs. I got constructions for my son since he loves trucks, but they have a lot of different types of styles. And I'm going to show y'all this one that has been washed so many times, like all year. Y'all see that name right there? Y'all see the label? It's a little bubbly, but it's still there, okay? It's still trucking. It's still hanging on. It's not even coming off, okay? So I do like these to put on your kids' stuff. Again, I got some on his jackets too and clothes. Anything you're sending to school with them, put these on them. The labels, amazing. I think great quality and very doable for the price that you pay. So if you do want to snack these, you can grab those. Feel free to also put name tags on your kids' ice packs. Yes, on the ice packs too. So nothing gets lost or mismatched. And especially like y'all, the clothes, if you're going to like schools with uniforms and everybody got the same sweater, listen, label your kids' stuff, okay? And to make your life a lot easier and quicker, literally just tap these stickies on there versus writing out, which you can definitely do. It's just a little bit more time consuming, but if you want to just be able to snag them on and go, definitely try the stickers. So another little mom find I got to share with y'all is this Class Keeper. This is like a memoir book for your kids for each year from pre-K on up to 12th grade. And it tracks each year. You can put their school pictures in here. You can put their projects, their coloring, all of that stuff. They have folders in here. I've shared this before, but I think it's just a great design, space saver for keeping your kids like memories and keepsakes in here. Versus a lot of times the big Tupperwares where you're saving so much stuff. I think this cuts down on space. And if you have one of these for each kid, it definitely saves space and also saves and cuts down on clutter. So instead of saving like 200 pieces of paper per year, you can cut that down to like 30, 40 and put in each year. And they have folders and pockets. It's so much in here that I've shared before, but it is definitely one of my favorite keepsake books for keeping up with a lot of the kids' year-to-year finds. And like I said, these little folders, super helpful for, you know, saving their projects and narrowing it down to the top, right? Because I think that's our hardest thing, is narrowing it down, because we don't want to keep everything. But this kind of limits you to keeping only so much. But this is a keepsake book that you can go ahead and grab, start the year off with. Put their photos in, their pictures from sporting events and talent shows, all of that in here, and keep it all in one little book. It's like a scrapbook, but for school. Really great to have. Another mom hack I like to do is that I like to keep a coat rack right beside my dryer. And as I'm washing my kids' clothes, especially their uniforms, I just hang them up. So that cuts down on iron. I don't have to do ironing. As soon as they come out of the dryer, they get hung up. So whether I do it or my husband do it, one of us is going to do it. The hanger is right there. And we just use this coat hanger. And this one has 2 layers. I don't know if they have this one in stock anymore right now, but I'll link whichever one they have. But yeah, just having you a coat rack and hang the clothes up, the school clothes up, especially right out the dryer. No ironing needed, and you're good to go. That literally saves so much time versus ironing every day and all of that. So that's what. And then we actually just get dressed on our way out anyway after they eat, because I got little ones, so they might make a mess before we go out. That way we just get them dressed on the way out too. So it's like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. But that has really helped, especially cutting down on ironing. Another little hack is having a hair caddy on your way out, wherever that is. You know, some people doors might be like by their kitchen, some might be by their front door. Wherever you like have the kiddos together and you like to run out, just having you a hair caddy nearby. And what I do is I keep, you know, things that I put on my kids' hair, brushes, any of that, so that if they're eating or if we're just like in a rush, I have the hair caddy. I don't have to take them upstairs to do their hair or whatever. We have a hair caddy right here. We can just do their hair and going out and brush and leave, right? So spray, brush, and leave. So a hair caddy is always handy wherever, you know, you're on your way out or where your kids are before you leave. It saves so much time versus having to go upstairs and do the hair or wherever their rooms are, right? But just a hair caddy nearby, try it out. Now, this little hack right here, I have 2 hacks, and this comes to socks. Okay. So one is having socks near your shoes. So versus having them only in your room, we do have them in the room, but we also always have some by the shoes. So for us, it's by our front door. It may be by your back door, your mud room, wherever, but wherever you keep your shoes, put socks for each of the kids in a basket, a bin. I have mine as a pull-out drawer. And that way we can have socks and shoes. You ain't got to go run upstairs to go find some socks. Another little hack related to socks is also buy the same color socks. Okay. So like my son, we just get all black socks for him. And that way we ain't got to worry about mix match socks. Oh, I can't find the other one. Okay. That problem is solved. We just get all one color. That has also been a help too, just getting one single color. And as we're in and out, we got socks available and we ain't got to say, I can't find the other one and all of that. And since we're talking about shoes, if your kiddo need help, like spotting right from left shoe, try shoe stickers. So these are some animal print shoe stickers that makes an animal, and it's 2 pieces, a left and a right. And the words are also there. So if your kids can read, you can definitely, they can read it, because my son can read, so it definitely, you know, he'll just see left and right. But if they're looking at the pictures, they can line the picture up so it looks like a pig, because if it was opposite, it wouldn't look right. So they have it where when the picture comes together and you can see the animal, like how it's supposed to be, that's how your shoe's supposed to be. And it makes it easier for them to spot their left from the right, because a lot of times they do struggle, you know, till they get to a certain age. If you have that issue, try some shoe stickers. We've used these in our son's shoes and they have stuck. Like they have stuck. They've done a good job of staying in there. I do recommend them because we've used them and they've worked great so far. If you do want these, I will have them linked. I want to share with you guys a couple more mom hacks real quickly before I head off. And if your kids are are getting ready to go to school, especially like pre-K or kindergarten. Also, a couple things you can do to help them out. One, you can put them on timers while eating lunch, because if you got kids like ours who just like to like dine and chill, like he eats so slow, he get that from me. But you can go ahead and start putting them on a timer at lunch now and making sure they can eat in that appropriate time, so that you know they can do it, and that gets them in the habit of speeding up eating, because you don't want them to be like hungry throughout school either. So they gotta learn to eat fit faster. So couple, weeks, 2 weeks before school, go ahead and get them on a timer. Go ahead and get them speeding up eating too. That can be super helpful as well. Another little hack we did last year was we took our school pictures, not on the first day, but we took them prior to the first day. It cut down on that rush time, right? That first day of school, it's a lot going on, right? It's a rush, rush, rush. So much to do, so much to remember. But we actually relaxed and took our son's school picture. We put him in his uniform, and we took it the day before school, which was game changing, y'all. I highly recommend it. If you haven't tried it, it just saves time. Your pictures can come out a lot better. You're not rushed. You can get good sunlight outside, whatever. And then the morning of school, you don't have to worry about trying to get that extra picture on the way out with everything else going on. That's another little mom hack. Another recommendation that I'm doing too is I'm getting some immune boosting items for the kiddos. So you can go ahead and stock up on like immune support supplies. So like these are Beekeeper's Friends. These are natural supplements. So one, you have the throat soothing drops. And so these are like suckers that also have honey, vitamin D, zinc in it, mixed with elderberry as well too. Great for the throat. And then they also have these daily throat sprays that you can also use to, help them from getting sick. And then you also have the cough syrup. The cough syrup has elderberry in it, vitamin C, vitamin D, and honey too. So if they do start developing a cough, you can use that. So if you want to go ahead and grab you some, stay stocked. The daily throat spray is something you can actually use daily to help them with that immune support. It can be awesome and beneficial. And these are formulated by doctors, which is nice. And they have no artificial colors, dyes, any of that. So if you do want this, it's a bundle pack. Another thing you can do is go ahead and start them on, vitamin supplements, elderberry, whatever you want to do, like a couple weeks before school, to go ahead and start building their immune system as well. Because y'all know when those kiddos get together, you don't want them to get sick that first week of school. So go ahead and start building their immune systems up now. If your kids have allergies, one thing you can do is get these little allergy bracelets, which can be helpful. They have little pins that you push in of what they're allergic to. One of these pins, they have an epi, and then they have like nut allergies, egg allergies, peanut allergies, whatever they have, you can interchange these little push pins out for. And you can also buy extras if you need extras. Like we needed another one for beef allergies because our son do have a lot of allergies. So this is something they can have. They can either wear at school, they can wear at camps. If they're going to a friend's house, a sleepover, anything like that, and you want them to be aware that he has an epi and that he also has allergies. Playgrounds, right? Going on play dates or something. You can put these bracelets on him and grab these too, so that everybody kind of knows he has allergies and what he's allergic to. And then also, if you need an epi bag, this is an epi bag that you can put your epis in, which I keep. It has 2 layers in here. This is what I call a first aid kit, but it has epis. It has so many spaces. We can put so many medicines in this, and I keep one. If you want to put one in their book bag too, you can do that as well, or your mom bag. But that's another little mom hack for anybody with allergies out there. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. Those are all my tips and hacks. If you enjoyed, please definitely be sure to give me that thumbs up. It really helps. And if you watched all the way through, that tremendously helps us here on YouTube. So I appreciate you guys watching us, whether you just had us playing or what. I just appreciate you guys watching all the way through, because it definitely does help us so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not. All the items will be linked in an Amazon live stream, which makes it so easy to shop directly on Amazon. Sometimes YouTube do link videos to products, so just be careful with that. Sometimes I watch the prices as well, but everything will be linked in an Amazon live stream, so you can add them all to your cart directly on Amazon and grab them there. And if you want the individual links, I will try to do those also too, and I can pop up a QR code that will take you straight to the live stream as well, so you can shop them all directly on Amazon. So I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys in our next video.